the boss fight going.
It's good. Just completed it.
Shall we switch over and show these fine folks some aberration footage?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Gonna
We're gonna get some aberration going for y'all next.
only Android.
Yeah. So excuse our little transition here. So we're really there is at the lower end of that iOS 18 support. The iPhone XR is going to struggle a bit running this game. That has only 3 gigabytes of RAM in it, and you'll be able to boot it, but it's just not going to be the best experience. So little caveat there for the people out there that are still using an iPhone XR. If you plan on playing this game, you might want to think about an upgrade, or hey, download it and see what happens. And then over on the Android side of things, this is where it gets really fun. You know, Android's the wild west of different mixes of RAM and CPU and GPU. But for the most part, any modern new flagship Android device is going to do just fine running this game. For sure, you are going to need to be able to run a recent version of Android. So if your phone has stopped updating and getting Android OS updates, that may be a sign that you might have trouble running it. And you're definitely going to need 4 gigabytes of RAM. Fortunately, a lot of the Android devices coming out now have 4 gigabytes, no problem, but that's certainly going to be a requirement. We are still finding certain GPUs here and there, especially on some of the cheaper phones that are struggling to run the game. So it's hard to give you all a definitive list. I can definitely tell you just out of personal experience and devices we've been trying around here in the office, we've got screen switched off here, but we've got it running on the this is the Motorola Z Fold. So that will run the game just fine. The newer Motorola phones do good with it. This right here is the OnePlus 12R. Also doing just fine running the game. I've got the game here, like I said, on a Pixel 8a, which is just like the cheap version of a Pixel, and that runs it just great. So we've also, Daniel over here is playing on the Samsung S20 Galaxy, or sorry, now you're on the iPad. Previously was on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and that runs it great. So some of you who had issues with newer Samsung Galaxy devices playing the old Arc Mobile title, that is no longer an issue. You should be fine there. But again, it's free to play, so please, by all means, download it on your phone and make sure it runs great. You know, and if not, hey, this is what it is. So, players, you guys are going to have this game in your hands by Christmas. We don't have an exact date picked out yet. We will announce that as soon as we're ready to, but we're definitely planning on December and definitely planning on getting it out to y'all before Christmas. If you are on iOS, you can download this from the App Store anywhere in the world. It's going to be released on the App Store worldwide. If you live in Europe, you can also choose to download this from the Epic Game Store. Some of you saw the news. We're very happy to be one of the first third-party games launching on the Epic Game Store for mobile. We think it's a really cool thing what they're doing, and we're happy to support them. So we're going to be offering the game everywhere that the Epic Game Store is available. If you're on Android, you can download the game worldwide from Google Play or the Epic Game Store. Both are available worldwide. You have your choice of where you want to play. Of course, you know, if you like what Epic Game Store is doing for developers, they're a bit more forward-thinking with their relations with developers, and we certainly appreciate that. But, you know, the choice is up to y'all. And that is pretty much all of the concrete facts that we have to get through for ARC. I'm going to recap everything for y'all, maybe run back through it one more time for anyone who was tuning into the stream a little late. And you all can continue enjoying some Scorched Earth gameplay here. And then in a little bit after this fight, we'll move on to showing you some aberration. So again, let's just run back through this and recap some of the key points here that we want to hammer home with you guys. So again, the title is free to play. The expansion maps will be offered for purchase. but the island is completely free. We are releasing the game in December 2024, so really not long to go at all here. And this is a complete fresh start from the old Arc Mobile title. That old title will remain available forever for those who have already downloaded it. So it's still there, but yes, Arc Ultimate Mobile Edition will be the only title you'll find on mobile stores going forward. And this is our new baby. Nothing from the old game is going to carry forward to this title. At launch in December, we're going to have the Island and Scorched and Aberration available for you all. And Extinction, Gen 1, Gen 2, and Ragnarok are coming next year. We're going to be offering the expansion maps for sale individually, or you can pick up the Arc Pass subscription either monthly or annually. And that, while you have an active subscription, is going to give you access to all of the maps that are currently released. It's going to give you the God console and single player. It's going to give you other perks like bonus XP, and then you're going to get free keys, our in-game currency, every single month, just remaining a pass holder. Yeah, and then device requirements one more time. On iOS, you're going to need iOS 18 at minimum to run this game. And again, the iPhone XRs are one little caveat that won't handle it too well on iOS 18, but every other device runs it great. Daniel's playing here on a brand new iPad with the M4 chip in it. I think personally this is one of the best devices you can see this game played on. It's amazing that it feels like you're playing a PS4 in the palm of your hands. It's crazy. Again, some of the new stuff we've got this time around that we've added in is voice chat support, full controller support using that virtual cursor, some of those pod changes from Survival Ascended, and then maybe some more fun surprises. So with that, I'm going to shut up for a minute and let y'all enjoy some Scorched Earth gameplay here.